How you guys doing?
How the back feels?
Good.
Everything good?
Yeah.
Good.
I want to ask you a couple of questions about setups, what you're looking for, keys, moments when you realize you can go in and out, how much you've learned over the years about not tipping. You're going to have that guy do.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll do the hard work.
Yep.
Sit down. So if I'm coming set, middle,
Yep.
how often do I want to make sure that I actually don't let him see? When do I want to set up? When what? To not give anything away.
You want to be quiet back here. As a hitter, you can hear a catcher move. If you're clunky, you can hear him come in, you can hear him go away. So you want to be quiet. You want to give your sign, and everything you do back here needs to be fluid. It needs to be smooth and calm. And you get down, you give your sign, and then depending on who you have on the mound, if it's a guy who can paint corners, you maybe get off a little bit. The guys that have a hard time throwing strikes, and you have stuff, you just sit middle to outer thirds, and have him pound his own.
Relationship with an umpire. How much do you really need to give him every day? Because each guy's probably got a different way where he wants to lean. Do you know, obviously, before you walk out, who it's going to be and how your setup has to play that?
100%. And you, when I come back here, we have a relationship to where I can say, listen, if you need me to get lower, you let me know how you can get your best look. And then they'll tell me certain things where if I set up too far in, he can't see, he'll let me know. And we just kind of work together so he gets the best view of the strike zone.
What's the deal with moving, no legs, moving in, moving out?
Yeah, if you're on this side of the plate and you set up out here, you want to keep your glove still, because as an umpire, if he sees this thing go out here, it's probably going to be a ball. But if you can sway this way and keep that in the middle of your chest, and that's why you want. If you're out here, you want to get off the plate and work everything back towards the plate. So if you have the ability to take that pitch, you're out here, the plate's here. This is a ball. But if I catch it here and I kind of come back towards the plate, perception. He's gonna see it in the middle of your chest, and more times not.
When was the first time you heard the word framing?
When I was 8.
Okay, so what about the emphasis?
Now I'm glad they emphasize it now, because when I was coming up in the big leagues, there was no statistics on it, but I knew that it was a huge part of the game. So when all those numbers came out and I was grading, up at the top, it helped me in free agency, it helped me down the road, and I always knew it was a big deal. I mean, if you can change the count from a 1-2 to as opposed to a 2-1 on a borderline call, I mean, that's the numbers go significantly down with 2 strikes.
So let me ask, you're a lefty hitter. I'm coming up, and I do notice you use your eyes a lot. You dart up.
Yeah.
What are you looking for?
I want to know where they're standing, first AB, where if I pound you in and you're uncomfortable, next thing you know, you come back out here. Now I know you're conscious of this pitch in here, so maybe I can freeze you on a backdoor cutter, I can freeze you on a backdoor curveball, something with 2 strikes, maybe I can freeze you. So I'm always conscious of what they're doing, making sure guys aren't, some guys hit the thing, you got to wait. You got to make sure that they're not looking at you, and it's catching is an art. It's you got to be aware of pitcher strengths, their weakness. Can they execute a game plan? And then you got to put the time in on the video to know what hitter can do what.
How quickly do you know if a guy has good stuff on his head? And it can change. I know it can get fluid if the guy sort of gets loose, but
usually after the first inning, first couple innings, you can tell. I mean, if a guy comes out and goes to a 1-2-3 and he's hitting your spots, you know it's game on. And if the guy's a little wild early on, then we got to find keys to get him back on track and get him hopefully through 5 innings. Because I think you get 32 starts a year, you're going to have. Derek Lowe told me this, and I thought it was amazing. He said you're going to have 7 starts where you're unhittable. You're going to have 7 starts where you're awful. And then everyone in between is going to be your ERA. So you got to be able to, as a pitcher, to grind through the tough times. So at the end of the year, instead of having 3 ERA, you have a 2.5, and it could be the difference in a lot of money.
The rule's still the same. If you catch, how many guys actually try to peeking at a sign? Is it over?
Not many.
Is it over?
Yeah, not many. You just want to be conscious. I mean, if you're in here, that's why I stare at the hitter, because I want to make sure that I'm under control. That you want to make sure you shore everything up. The third base coach is down there, first base coach is down here, so you just got to make sure you hide signs. Because if the coach sees a curveball, maybe he has a hey, if I
was there ever a moment in your career where you thought you weren't as careful as you need to be?
Yeah. I mean, and it's very hard to block off both guys, and then you still got to give your base the signs so they can move accordingly. But multiple signs, so I don't have to sit here and hurt my hips and cover this and that. I'll just go, hey, throw them off a little bit.
Last one, guy on second. Obviously, it's got to be settled before the guy gets on the mound. What we're doing, but 6 mound visits now. If something's not working, how do you get it done here instead of walking
it's
out
not.
there?
Everything is done inside. That's where the preparation comes in. That's where before you even come out here, you got 3 or 4 different sets of signs that you can change on the fly, and that is where, as a pitcher, you got to do the extra stuff. You got to put in the extra time to make sure you're shoring everything up.
All right. Just quick questions. You're down righty lefty. Give me a guy that you saw hit more bad balls back here. This is a totally.
One Andrelton Simmons is a he's a free swinging guy, but he has such good hand-eye coordination. He can sell out for something and keep his hands back and take the slider that we didn't have him set up. So guys like that, where he's a free swinger, but he's got great hand-eye coordination. He's a guy that he's a wild card, so you have to kind of. He changes. A lot of guys don't change if the number says you can count him in, you can count him up. But guys like him, you got to make sure it's where he's at that.
All right, give me the 3 home runs that you even just said.
Mike Trout. Mike Trout hit one against us with the Yankees that he hit a pitch middle in, he hit it out to right center field, and there's nobody in the game that can do that. So that's why he's as good as they come. Adam Dunn hit a couple monstrous home runs. So those guys stand out to me. Just talking about it.
Shift. You personally this year, you're in the box. You see that. What needs to be or what has to be different this year?
I changed my approach. Okay. My approach changed. I came back from knee surgery last year. Early in my career, I'd use the whole field. Crush a ball to left field, and the left fielder goes to the track and catches it. And I felt like I could have taken that same pitch and hit a bullet to right. And I got a lot of hits in that 4-hole coming up. Now that that's gone, I got to change my approach back the other way. And I was doing just enough to not change my approach. So now, I want to be using the whole field. Hopefully, I can get them to move that shift this year.
What's the prejudice with not letting a guy who throws lefty catch?
You ever see it?
Never.
Or is it just impossible?
Nah, you will never see.
Who's it? Does it goof up that guy the most, or is it because you can't?
Yeah.
I can't go down that way. Why you got to ruin an old man's dream?
I know,
You're
right?
telling me it's never going to happen.
It'll never happen.
If you're a minor league manager, kid comes up, he's got
know
a bullet. His pop time is unbelievable.
I don't want to say that.
You hear that, kids? Don't let your dream be ruined.
Yeah, I don't want to say that. I didn't think, baseball would be where it's at today, so I can never say that would happen.
Please.
So yeah, I take that back.
All right, thank you.
I take
Again,
that back.
Kids out there, if you want
my bad. I don't want to shatter dreams.
Right. You go tell your little league coach right now. You tell that manager, hey, Brian McCann said I might be able to do this, so let me get my shot. Don't be leftist.
Yep.
Remember that. All right, Mac. Appreciate it very much.
Thank
You're
you
the best.
very
All right,
much.
we'll talk to you in a little bit.
Yep.
All right, Brian McCann.